Welcome to VGotM episode number 41. That's 41. Aren't you guys excited?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. Sumo, we have been doing this for 4 years.
I know, 7 episodes. Crazy.
7? I'm here.
We're
Well,
on the 40th episode. Oh, yeah, the 7th one.
You said 41.
why would you say 7 then?
7 more to 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do math.
I was like, what? Did I get my math wrong?
I thought you said this was the 7th
Probably.
episode. I was like,
Oh, no,
seriously?
no.
Like, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm here with Angry. What's up, dude?
Hello.
Hello. It's good to hear you. See you. Kind of see you. Hear you.
You can't see me.
Yeah. And Chief, the requisite, the wise. He looks at the moon and tells us how to vote.
This is absolutely correct. I appreciate that intro. That was nice. That's the nicest intro I've ever gotten.
And Salty, who can't do math.
You're the one that can't do math.
And Witherbottom. What's up, Witherbottom?
Not much.
Ninja's here too, but he is eating, so we're going to ignore him for now. Oh, man. How have y'all been? It has been a month since we...
Last spoke.
Yeah. So
Been a while.
we've got a lot to talk about tonight.
Been a while. Since that, I'm just kidding.
A whole lot to talk about. But specifically, I think we should start off with talking about Destiny.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Destiny?
Well, I don't know if y'all heard. I'm sure you did, but I don't know if
I
you
probably
heard.
did. I just need to know the specifics.
The Destiny Rising has a recharging stamina system.
Oh. Okay. How does it work?
I don't know.
Oh.
But Paul Tassi said something about it. And he still hasn't blocked me
Okay.
for some reason.
He hasn't blocked me either, and I've said some really crappy stuff on his posts, so I don't think he blocks people.
He
Who
does
is
block
this?
people.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I've seen him block some
Okay.
people, but
Okay.
you kind of have to be like a real troll.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Yeah.
Okay. Mission set. Goal in mind. I'm just gonna every comment, every single post, and then block me, Paul Tassi. Block me, Paul.
what is Barney say? It's like challenge accepted.
That's right.
When he said it, I assumed it was going to be like some sort of like stamina system where kind of like the mobile
like
games.
a
Yeah.
mobile game wait timer thing.
Yeah.
So hold on.
But this person down here
There's-
says
the
the gold icon represents pinnacle energy, which is used to collect pinnacle rewards. But you can, even if you run out of them, you can still play and receive rewards. So maybe it's like when you have pinnacle energy, you maybe get extra rewards.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to let me find the original post that they did for that, because there it is. The company, nope, not that one. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, give me a second. There it is. No.
We're very organized here. We got them.
I know, I'm just trying to find the...
You can see it at the top, but I have like 50 tabs open because we have so much to talk about tonight.
When did they announce that this game was coming out?
So what is
forget.
Destiny Rising?
So it's just a mobile Destiny game. It's a hero-style mobile
Oh.
Destiny game.
I thought this was in Destiny 2. It was an expansion or something like that.
No, it's not an expansion. It is a mobile
There's a mobile game?
game. They're making a mobile game.
It's not out now.
That makes way
No.
more
They're
sense.
doing a private alpha coming up pretty soon. Okay. Destiny Rising.
So you're the Destiny expert. How good is it going to be?
There we go. I have no idea. But what I'm trying to
Is it better
find
than- better
is
than
the
Diablo
name
Immortal?
of the company that made it.
Oh, it wasn't Bungie?
No, it's a different
Some Chinese company?
it's a mobile, it's like a company that's
Bungie.
made a lot of mobile games. NetEase, that's it. NetEase.
Oh, it is a Chinese game.
So,
Ew.
so it is seriously
China.
going to be a 100% pay to win game. 100%.
Can we get Trump to
And-
slap some tariffs on this game?
Right.
You mean
And you
Kamala?
know it's going to be full of,
Yeah.
you know it's going to be full of woke crap, and because that's all that they do in those mobile things nowadays. And but how exactly, you know, like there's a Call of Duty mobile game, and I hear it is like so unresponsive, so like hard to control on a touch screen and doing all these things. Like how, it makes no sense that such an interactive first person shooter game would ever do well in the mobile arena.
Yeah, I have a friend who
And-
plays Call of Duty on mobile, and he says even that has a whole bunch of hackers and cheaters on it for somehow. So
Yeah.
it's like so dumb.
So, well, Android is open source, so like you can make your own stuff for it. And yeah, I don't know what it's going to be, how great it's going to be, but they haven't announced they have not announced the date it's going to release. They've just announced that a closed alpha, so it's not even in beta yet. A closed alpha is going to come like in November or something. Like you can sign up for like a lottery to see if you can try it out. But I did not sign up for it. But
Speaking of Kamala, though, I don't know if y'all saw this. Well, Angry brought up
I saw
Kamala.
that.
Tim Walz, who is our VP candidate, and AOC, who's gained a little bit of weight, so people think she's pregnant now, played Madden on Twitch,
Yep.
and they started slamming Trump. I don't know. Like, I don't know about you, but I kind of want to vote for them now. Now that they're playing video games, I mean, that's
I feel seen.
yeah. Has there been a
Hello, fellow
politician?
This is a man who understands America.
I love all the screenshots. That's excellent.
To be fair, Walz looks better here than he did on the debate with Vance.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
So who should we vote for, Chief? We're not a nonprofit, so you can say whoever you want.
Okay. Well, what does the YouTube algorithm say?
If we don't have any profit, are we still a nonprofit?
There's a difference between non-profit and zero profit.
Right.
We're not a nonprofit. We're a zero profit.
We are in the red.
Well, it just depends on what you want. Do you want more of the same, or do you want, freedom? So those are your two options.
Hey, this is where you get your unbiased political pundit opinion.
For this, I've sent my resume to MSNBC, CNN, all those places. And I even checked that I'm multiple races. Like I'm two or more races. They still haven't called me back.
I have appropriated all races into myself.
Yeah, I just check all the boxes. I'm both non-Hispanic and Hispanic. So it's just,
Chief, I could see Chief becoming a talking head on TV at some point. Like,
I would love to work with
Oh, for sure.
I want to be like the comedian in the background of like Joe Rogan's podcast.
So like Greg, is it Gutman or
Gutfield? Greg Gutfield.
Greg Gutfield. Like you'd be like one of the random people that sits there and makes comments.
I want to be the conservative version of Howard Stern's Baba Booey. I'm just kidding. That guy's a weird nut job.
Well, speaking of politics, I don't know if y'all saw this, but let's see if I expand this. Okay, good. This is amazing.
Oh, what did she say?
Well, it's not really about what she says so much as she's trying to tell us that everything's okay. And someone's talking about the oh no, the sign fell off. If that isn't a sign for how incompetent our government is, I can't.
Oh, is there supposed to be sound on that?
Impact of the dollar status of the world.
So they're asking her about the impact of the dollar status.
We're trying to be inclusive for our deaf audience.
That's funny.
It just fell off.
Just fell right off. I still laugh at the thing. She was in a Senate hearing and she said, we're not really concerned about getting prices down because wages are still going up. I'm like, okay, wages might have gone up like 2%, but inflation is 52%. So we're still negative 40, like 50%. So yeah, she's such a moron.
Yeah, it used to be how, like, whenever we went to the grocery store, we're like, oh shoot, we're spending $20 at the grocery store, and now it's like, oh shoot, we're spending $100 at the grocery store,
or $500 at the grocery store.
Are you buying groceries on a TV?
No.
My bill was so high whenever I got these bananas and this 81-inch flat screen.
I don't do my shopping at Walmart. There's no TVs to buy.
It is funny though, because like the TVs don't seem to have gone up in price at all, but food has.
Yeah.
So you can still get like that 80-inch for $700.
Sometimes, I kid you not, depending on what I need to buy for, like, I'll buy like a week of groceries at a time. And I kid you not, I will spend anywhere from $170 to $250 a week.
That's actually not bad for a week. Groceries.
But
we bought
4 years ago, it was $75 to $100.
I know. We bought a whole cow and it's been awesome.
I want to do that. I just need to get a freezer.
I'm swimming in meat now.
Yeah, I love meat.
You bought a full cow.
Cow meat. Too late. Don't clip that.
Too late. That brings us to our next segment.
Is it?
Oh God. There was a comment I read on that. It's so funny.
So hold on. If you had that exact scenario and you're the guy in black, which direction is more gay?
Exactly the question that this person asked, and that's the question we're going to ask tonight.
Correct.
I feel like you have to be penis towards women. I'm going to go ahead and say
100%.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't want my dick rubbing against another dick.
So you're gonna
what if you accidentally you clip it? Then
you accidentally dock real quick.
It'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Like his penis just like envelops yours, like opens its mouth. And
which penis opens up to its
the other penis? Also, we can't even tell. But what if he has a boner right now?
Which one?
The black man.
Oh, why would I even go if he didn't have a
man in black or the black man?
The black man.
I was wondering if the woman might have.
And it's like a turnstile at the subway.
Those turnstiles, yes. It's got a clicker on it. Like you have to move it so far, and it clicks, and it counts like how many people are going in.
Later on, they just asked that guy. They're like, "How many people visited the museum tonight?" And he's like, 67.
1,000. Oh man,
this one guy kept going in and out and in and out.
He just kept moving back and forth.
And then you get those subway jumpers who like go in with one guy. They only count as one.
Okay, now same question, but for a woman walking through, which way would be more or less gay?
I feel like
I don't know. Girls can get away with kissing each other, and it's not gay.
That's right. And somehow that's not gay. Yeah.
Like holding hands and all that stuff.
Yeah, like they'll like sleep naked and like scissor and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, it's not gay." Like
it's not gay. It was just a beautiful experience.
Like, just like she was so passionate, like I just wanted to share the passion.
Oh man, that brings us. I have to
that brings us to our next segment.
No, it does. I'm serious. I have to find it though. We're moving quickly. Oh yeah, it's this
funny.
One. So
let's talk about lesbians.
Yeah, where we go. So the Royal New Zealand Navy, they had a ship.
Yeah, fun lesbians, not the Navy.
We want the attractive lesbians.
Yeah, not actual lesbians.
But apparently, they promoted this lesbian to being the captain of this ship, and her first time out, she sank it aground on that reef.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Don't worry, all 75 crew and passengers were rescued.
Okay.
But they let the women and children off first.
I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, I just get pulled over like all the time, like doing random stuff." And I was like, "How are you getting pulled over all the time?" And then I look at her and I go, "Oh no, never mind." I was like, "I forgot you're an Asian woman."
A couple of the comments on it were like, "Men have been doing this for hundreds of years. Of course, women are going to run to a reef their first time out. They haven't had centuries of education and experience with this."
I do automatically know the currents and tides of the ocean intrinsically.
Yeah, as a man, that's our gift.
What's up, Underminer?
There was something like over, I don't know if it was like in Iraq or something, where they finally let women like drive cars. It was one of those Middle Eastern countries.
And they hit an IED.
And
They hit an IED.
No, they hit an IUD.
It was live like television. They're like recording the first lady like getting behind a car, like saying, this is such a big step, and she immediately crashed. Yeah.
Hit an IUD.
Into an IUD.
Who did I get with the IUD?
You got Underminer. He just joined, just couldn't help himself. Feels perfect.
Anyways.
Oh, women.
Yeah, damn. I thought
Women.
my mic was muted.
No, don't mute your mic. We want to hear the laughter.
You
Well,
can't
I
live
don't
with them,
have
and you
my
can't live without them.
headphones, so I'll be muted most of the time.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, Twitch can't live without him. So there's a streamer named Demi Sucks, and she revealed that she pays her mods with feet pics.
Oh my.
Nice.
Yeah. So which one of you is a mod for her channel?
That would be me.
This is one of my favorite Stone Toss comments or comics. Sorry.
Let's ask this question: are you more boobs or ass?
Boobs.
Yes.
Honestly, depends on the day.
Yeah, I agree with that,
Yeah,
but I'd say ass mostly for me.
Wait, what phase of the moon are we in right now?
Well, if it's a half moon or quarter moon.
If it's a full moon, I'm definitely an ass.
Full moon, I'm all ass.
All ass. That's great.
But if it's just like a crescent, then you just move on.
It's
Then it's boob day.
It's boob
day.
What about new moon? Is that a boob day also?
Yeah, because there is no ass at that one. So
Do you think that like the cycle of a woman coincides with the tides at all?
I don't know.
Or
We
the
could
cycle of
probably
the
make $1
moon?
million studying that
Probably could get a grant from the federal government or two.
from the federal government.
Only if you include men in the study.
How can we weaponize this?
We could easily. Oh yeah, turn it into a trans thing. Like,
Dude, what if you had like some type of like bomb you could deploy in the atmosphere that made all the women in one country go under their period on the same time? Like it would just fucking.
They're like, we
implode.
give in. we surrender.
They're like, we'll win this war with no casualties.
it's that's like a
We're just gonna make everyone really bitchy all at the same time.
it's a crime against humanity.
Wasn't there a CIA?
By the Geneva Convention.
Wasn't there a CIA like weapon where they tested to see if they could make a weapon that would turn the opposing army gay?
I don't know. I know at one point they were researching to see if they could use like big speakers in certain frequencies to make the enemy soldiers shit themselves, but they couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, like I mean, anything where you cause everybody to shit at the same time.
Yeah, just like
Radiance in
I
the
think
bomb.
acronym you were looking for was the WNBA.
Yeah, so apparently in 1990, in the 1990s, the U.S. Air Force investigated a gay bomb. And
a gay bomb.
Yeah, the idea was to disperse a
That's
chemical that would stimulate sex pheromones among enemy forces, becoming them sexually attracted to each other.
Wow.
to disrupt their military effectiveness.
Let me ask
It
you
works
this.
great. We just kept using it on ourselves.
Let me ask you this. When the bomb was falling out of the sky, was it like, hey?
Hey. Oh, so good.
It's funny.
Well, our favorite AAA whipping boy, which will probably not be remembered soon.
Wait, is this Dustborn?
This is Dustborn.
Okay.
And this is one of the devs. He spoke out and said that it's been really tough that all these people are leaving negative reviews and they never actually played the game. They're just jumping on the bandwagon.
Oh,
he didn't
poor
think
thing.
it was going to be controversial to like make a game that was, you know, about fighting
About
against
slapping robots?
about fighting against fascism and slapping robots.
Oh, okay.
And slapping robots.
And slapping robots.
And
I'm
apparently-
sorry. If you put a trigger button in your game, you knew exactly what you were doing.
He's claiming that part was satirical.
What? I have no idea what this is about.
Oh yeah, you missed the last couple episodes. Oh, okay. So Dustborn. Oh man, I don't. Do we have that
That's a lot.
clip? Salty, do you have that clip handy?
Shit, I could probably look for it really quick.
All right, send it over and we'll play it. But basically, it was you were played as a black woman who would use. You had like powers like I'm triggered or I'm going to cancel you, and literally that was your combat method against people in this game.
What was the super move?
The super move. I don't know. She
It's
slapped
the
a
trigger.
robot.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
The robot
found
was
it.
being real. You got it.
Yeah, I'm putting it in memes.
The robot was being very toxic.
Oh no! It's all right. It's in memes. All right. Okay, there you go. All right, we'll have to put sound on it. This is a throwback for all our old listeners because Angry wasn't here. Let me set something up. How do I switch windows again? There we go. Change windows. Okay, now we're going to have sound.
Fella you're with, the black kid, dresses like a writer. Does he know anything?
You are racist.
Also, did you notice in the subtitles, black was all capitalized?
All capitalized, yeah. I noticed that.
Black.
Are you allowed to say black now?
Is black not allowed? Yeah. I was
Are we not allowed to say black?
Like if someone says, "Oh, what does this person look like?" and you're like, "They're a black person," is that derogatory now? I feel like I heard something about this.
I'm gonna hold triangle. I can't believe.
You racists.
You're racist.
Somebody said the song in Dustborn is the most racist song in gaming.
Oh shoot! I forgot to switch it up. Well, this is a good. I'll take scenes that age poorly for $1,000, Alex.
That's funny.
The whole P Diddy
You know-
thing is weird.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to like suicide himself in prison.
Jeez.
Oh,
I think it's going to happen.
No, I definitely think it's going to happen.
well, that's darker than P Diddy is.
So, do you want to know more about like there's a big conspiracy going on, like it's the three of them. It's P Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Those are the three.
All right, we need a
Like-
soundboard for like we're entering into the conspiracy zone.
Yeah.
Um,
So
That's what she said.
Are we
There we
becoming
go.
a conspiracy?
There you go.
Sound-
all right,
podcast?
conspiracies with Chief.
so there's three of them. It's P Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Those are the three who are in charge of this Hollywood sex thing, pedos with all this. Someone went back years, okay, with every single like music acceptance speech or like award or something that's happened for years, okay? Every single one of them, or let me just say, maybe 99% of them, in their acceptance speech, they always thank Beyonce every single time. And And a lot of people think, and this is the big conspiracy. You remember how many years ago was the Kanye West thing with Taylor Swift?
Yeah, it was like 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Remember, he walked up during her acceptance speech and like said, "You know, I'm gonna let you finish." Yeah. But Beyonce had the best music video. A lot of people think of all time or whatever. He was like, a lot of people think that he was actually protecting Taylor Swift at that time because she didn't know about that. Like, she didn't know about that. You had to be like,
yeah, but she has to know now.
No, now, absolutely. But back then, she was brand spanking new to the thing. Like, she was just a young kid getting into the world of it. So a lot of people think that like he kind of was like protecting her a little bit from this, you know, mob of evil people.
Interesting.
But now she's part of it. But yeah, no, like people look back and look
conspiracy theories
at all these like acceptance speeches. Every single one of them, they say, and I want to thank Beyonce. She's just been such a inspiration to me of everything that I do with my music. And yeah, it's quite interesting.
Even that the member of the white rapper Krispy Kreme.
What?
He did that like donut. I don't remember now, but he was like, "It's okay, Beyonce. I think you're cute too." He's involved.
Speaking of donuts, hold on, let me find it.
How good would a donut be right now?
Dude, I've actually got one right here.
You know, Beyonce was.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I'm serious. You want me to prove it?
Speaking of donuts.
You just go wait. You get ready.
Is that a spider donut?
So, this is a new Dunkin' Donut ad campaign for one of their spider donuts.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hold on, we have to look at Ninja's donut. He has a spider donut.
You need a daddy too?
With a bottom. Come be my donut daddy.
Nice.
My chocolate donut daddy.
That does not look like the picture.
Hey, do you guys know that orphan boys can't be gay?
Why?
Why?
I don't
They have no one to call daddy.
I just thought you were going to go a completely different direction, and we're not ready for that topic on this podcast.
Oof.
No, speaking of Beyonce, you know, she did a fundraiser campaign for Kamala in Texas. Y'all know how that went?
I didn't even hear about it, so I assume not well.
Oh, it was amazing. The Kamala Harris campaign marketed it as a free concert to Beyonce. Like to see Beyonce perform at the thing. She spoke for 10 minutes and left. And so as soon as like Kamala got up there, like she was booed, she was heckled. People left the stadium in droves. Like thousands of people left because they were seriously only there for a Beyonce concert.
I remember that, and she was like shaking ass on the stage and shit.
And then and they had 7 abortion doctors up there talking about like, you know, abortion rights and how like Texas is so anti-abortion and all this stuff.
Well, I'm always convinced if there's more than 5.
And someone was screaming out in the stands like, "Help! Help! We need a medic!" Okay. All of the abortions stood and stared at each other, and this guy with the microphone was like, can we get medical assistance down here? Like, all of y'all are doctors. It's like, oh my gosh.
We only know how to do abortions.
Yeah.
So apparently Mr. Beast is he uses a lot of different thumbnails to like A/B test and stuff like that. And so he decided to nix the one with the black people in it and put the one with the white people in it only. So he's getting a little bit of backlash up for it.
Very nice.
Should we call him Mr. Based from now on?
Yeah. Didn't they? That guy who put out 2 videos on him said he was going to put out a 3rd, and he never did he?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some
You think
weird
he got
stuff
him
with
killed?
that.
They put a hit out on that guy.
You'd think, like, if you were a YouTuber with like 200 million subscribers, you could just be like, this guy's kind of a jerk, and like someone would probably kill him. Right? Like, there's enough unhinged people on YouTube.
That's true. As far as I know, Beast never responded.
Are we gonna talk about Review Tech USA?
I have not planned on it because I thought he was a little too obscure for everybody. But we can talk about it.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know if you like had stuff about him.
I didn't. Like, let's go with it.
Do you know what happened to him?
I saw he deleted all of his YouTube accounts.
His entire YouTube account. Yeah. He had like millions of followers too.
Yeah.
All of it's gone.
Is it something to do with like he was a sex pest of some kind?
I don't know what it was, but someone called him just said like he's a bad dad. Basically, there's a I forget. There's like a grifting like new age slang for it or something, and he has stage 4 Trump derangement syndrome, and it's like he seriously just went off the deep end, and it was 2 people. His biggest feud is with the biggest feud he has is with Boogie 2988 whatever.
Boogie.
Like they can't
being like, I fucking hate this guy named
Yes, he does. He will say that in live streams and videos. He like just flat out say, I hate this guy. Like all the time. It's almost like his Carol Baskins. Like seriously from the time
Carol Baskins.
Carol Baskins. Like this.
The last time we all hated the same person in the country.
Yes. Dude, that was great.
For like 2 weeks, everyone in the country was like, fuck this lady.
Yes. And then, but no, he seriously, like, he deleted his entire account. And people were like, dude, you can make like a passive income of like $500 a month, like just leaving it around because people will find your videos. No, he deleted it all. He Thanos snapped his own YouTube channel. Or was like, I'm moving on to bigger and better things. I was like, yeah, he just went insane. But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things popping up on the in the sector, as it's affectionately known, but the drama section of the internet, and I haven't paid too much attention to it because I never watched this stuff or anything like that. But I did see that he deleted his entire account.
Yep, he deleted all of his accounts. So now it's funny when people search for him, all they're going to find are negative videos about him.
I know. I imagine getting felted by like Boogie, like. That guy is such a tool and a complete pussy. I don't know. I don't know if y'all saw this, but like a hurricane came through the U.S. and the U.S. government decided to send electric chainsaws to one of the Appalachian towns, but that town didn't have any power.
Very nice,
brilliant.
It is brilliant, isn't it? Which brings us to one of my favorite jokes of all time, which is a guy sitting there. He's like, Lord, I prayed for help. Why did you let me die? And God says, I sent you a boat for the flood. Why did you not get on? Then when the waters rose, I sent another boat, but you did not get on. Finally, I sent a helicopter. You still did not get on. And God's like, Lord, none of those arrived at my house. And God's like, oh, right. FEMA blocked them. Good old FEMA. Any other government stuff? I don't remember. Did anyone watch the Trump podcast with Joe Rogan?
I just started it.
Yeah, I caught like the first 30 minutes.
Hour.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
It's interesting because, like, for me, I feel like I've heard Joe Rogan in the past, like, vocalize his distaste for Trump, but then on the podcast, he's like agreeing with everything that Trump says.
Joe Rogan is a centrist. He's
basically so was Donald Trump for a long time,
but more of a, I would say, libertarian centrist. But right off the bat, like Joe Rogan basically endorsed Robert F. Kennedy.
I do remember that.
he was 100% behind RFK. And then when RFK joined Trump, I remember listening to a couple of just sound bites from him, but he really like started listening to what RFK was saying more about Trump, because really RFK never really like attacked Trump when during his stuff, but he now like started saying like here's what needs to happen. Trump is willing to do this type of stuff, and I think that kind of opened Joe's eyes to that. And he reached out to the Kamala campaign and said, "We'll do the exact same thing. 3-hour interview, same deal as Trump." And they said they agreed to it, and then they canceled.
Yeah, I would cancel too if I was them. Like Kamala has trouble stringing a couple words together. That's not.
Yeah, imagine 3 hours.
I grew up in a middle class household.
Yeah, there'd have to be like a ticker of how many times she said that.
A crazy laugh for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I know. So Joe Rogan didn't get Kamala Harris, but we would happily have Kamala Harris on VGotM. We would let her read off of all the teleprompters if she wanted to.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Showing up.
I couldn't hear that in my headphones for 2 hours.
We should get that as a soundboard.
We just had her in here, but we mute her. Just see a little Discord icon on the side.
Oh, look, guys, it's time for the vote.
We just mute and deafen her so she can't hear us talking either. So she's just like talking. And
what would her online username be?
Big Willie's Willie.
Mama Mamala?
Something that said vice president in it.
With an official US seal on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Willie Brown's
what
mistress.
type of giraffe would she be? But she wouldn't be a giraffe.
But she's not allowed to be a giraffe.
Sucky giraffe.
We have a vetting process. Anybody who works in the government isn't allowed. Oh wait.
He hasn't changed
Not
his
that I
name
work in
to
the government.
something giraffe yet, so he's still not allowed.
So I found
Neither are you, Jarnod.
this random story about AI, and it is awesome. So, basically, this guy named Mark Anderson sent AI $50,000 in Bitcoin to help it escape into the wild, is what he said.
What?
And then it spawned a crypto worth $150 million. Okay, so then there's a Discord server or something like that where a bunch of AIs communicate with each other, right? Because this is a good idea. And 2 AIs created a meme, and then another AI discovered it and then spread it and became a millionaire from it. And during that, they then created a cryptocurrency around this meme and then started promoting the cryptocurrency online and stuff like that. And then other people jumped onto to this meme coin, and that caused it to just balloon up to worth $150 million.
It sounds like the plot of a really shitty movie.
And so now people are like suggesting their own meme coins to try and get the AI to pump it up so that other people will buy it for the meme and then make a whole bunch of money off of it. So Truth Terminal apparently has $300,000 of GOAT in its wallet. I just thought that was pretty amazing.
That's ridiculous.
AI is going to be a millionaire before me. Do y'all remember the like the what's it called? Like all the oil activists who are like defacing the really like the art oil,
or like
oil
throwing
paint.
soup on the Mona Lisa and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Spanish television decided to show off like 2 activists. I don't know exactly. I'm not going to mute it because it's in Spanish, so it doesn't really matter what the sound is. But basically, these 2 activists like head over to a painting, throw oil on it, glue themselves to the wall. So the show's about like a curator, a museum curator. Basically, I think in Spanish they're just saying like the like we're gonna like oil go like we need to rid the world of oil and all that type of thing. And then this guy comes up and does what everyone wants to do.
Oof.
I'm like, maybe I'll start watching some Spanish TV.
That was on TV?
Yeah, this is a Spanish TV show.
Damn.
That is hilarious. He's seriously doing what we all want to do.
I know. And it's kind of like modern art right there.
That's funny.
Guess they can just leave them.
Yeah, just leave him right there.
Yeah, just leave him hanging from the glued hand. That's funny.
Did y'all hear there's a new Lara Croft TV show on Netflix?
No.
Oh god.
Well, they decided to remove some of the assets that made Lara Croft famous back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And make her a lot more manly. Well, this is a comparison of her the character and her voice actress.
All right.
That's not her voice actress.
That is the girl on the right.
That is her voice actress.
Purposes.
She's from Marvel.
Her name is
That's
Haley Atwell.
Yeah, isn't that the chick from Marvel? Like she was Agent Carter or whatever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She's blessed.
Hold on. That has to be an altered image. She was
Slightly
not
altered.
that huge.
This is how she normally looks.
Okay. Yes, that's more like it. All right. I was like,
Chief's like, there's no way I would remember.
There's no
this.
way. That is not
Yeah, I mean, those weren't like calcium cannons. Those were like calcium bazookas.
Go back to that other picture. There is. I need to.
Yeah. Please go back.
Yeah. Let's just leave this up the rest of the time.
Let's keep talking.
That is hilarious.
I just love that Chief was like, "There's what I know this
That
actress.
is not her.
Not.
I know those boobs.
I recognize those tits
I would
anyway.
recognize those boobs.
A mile away.
I bet you could.
You can see those from the moon. Like that is no way.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Wow.
My face would get buried in those just from the pure gravity.
Yeah.
Like we all just get sucked in.
Wow, this is. If you weren't already thinking that we'd get canceled,
We're not going to get canceled for that.
Everyone likes
if
boobs.
if you just Google an image of Haley Atwell, she does not look. Yeah, that was 100% altered. Even that other picture of it zoomed out, like that's still a bit altered.
No,
She is.
everybody looks good in black, Chief.
that's true.
Oh.
Ninja, if there's anything we're going to get canceled for, it's our commentary on this picture right here.
Oh, is that from? What is that from?
This is Subnautica 2.
Is that person retarded? Their eyes are way too far apart. And like,
I'm still showing
in more
lady.
clothes. Yeah, this thing. I mean, there's like some frontal bossing.
So
Is
this
that
is
supposed to be an inclusive character?
yes. Yeah, but this is from the new Subnautica 2 game.
I know
Okay.
there was a story in Subnautica.
Apparently, yeah.
I do not know what it was.
So yeah, like the eyes are too far apart. Anger, you're absolutely right. Here's a meme about that.
Oh,
What's that? What's his name?
Seriously.
That's Neville Longbottom. From,
Is it really? No, that's
that's
not
an
Neville.
altered image, though. His eyes don't look like that.
Did like the top part of his head
Chief is
grow
like-
before the rest of his body?
Who's that one political commentator? Looks kind of like that.
Charlie
Why
Kirk.
is it like from the nose down he looks 14, but from the eyes up he looks 45?
She does disturb me though, like the way she looks. Like I can't enjoy anything with her in it. I don't know what it is.
What's her name? Anna something?
Anna Joy something? Told Joy?
Yeah.
Oh, sex might be pretty fun because she's just gonna look like she's having a stroke the whole time.
Looks like, I'm gonna post a picture of it.
You're gonna post a
That's
picture.
what it looks like.
You'd be like, I'm literally fucking this person's brains out.
Yeah, it's Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
All right, we'll open that one for him. This is the
Okay,
meme
yeah, that's this. Yeah.
Good old Charlie Kirk. He does, like, for some reason his face is really tiny in his head for some. I don't know.
Yeah, look at it.
Well, Chief, is this digitally altered?
No, that's
our expert.
Yeah, that's the actual image.
Chief is our Photoshop and AI detector.
Yeah. Does this look legit to you? Yeah, I think so. All right, sounds good. Past inspection.
All right, send it out to the people. That's like on Super Troopers. It's like, does that look like spit to you? Fuck it.
Don't spit in that cop's burger.
Number 1, it's for a cop. Oh, what does that mean? Is that going to spit in my food? You tell him right now over the microphone. Tell him not to spit in my food. Don't spit in the cop's food.
Farva is so funny. He's such a great character.
I'll call the guy a chicken fucker for $20. License and registration, chicken fucker.
I got a liter of cola.
God, it's been so long since I've seen that. I need to watch it.
If you haven't seen the second one's actually solid too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they made a second one?
Yeah. It basically, so the plot of it is they are like state troopers or something like that. And okay, salty. But they're state troopers in New Hampshire, Vermont, like on the Canadian border, and someone uncovers like monuments that say that America's national line, property line, actually includes a Canadian town, and so they are going to be tasked with taking over the like becoming the cops in this new town of Canadians who don't want to be American, and they have to deal with all that type of thing. So it's a good setup.
That's funny.
Do I have anything on cops? I don't know if I have any cop stories.
Do we have any content on cops this month?
How about Jews? We have something on Jews this month.
How great they are at running the country.
So there's a game called Cuckold Simulator, which is
That's perfect.
But the indie game tip is that if you want to make a lot of money, then just upcharge in Israel up 6,700% because they can afford it.
Are they all cucks?
I don't know.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
The game or upcharging?
The Jewish people are into cuckold.
I don't know. I'm merely posting memes I see. I'm making no. Please don't cancel me, Jews.
It's only $4 on Steam. It's a great price.
It's on Steam?
Yeah.
All right,
oh my God.
Chief.
It's
I just saw you start
positive.
playing Cuckold Simulator. Okay.
Now I gotta
The
check.
soundtrack in this trailer is really. It seems far too happy. This is weird. I don't.
Do we need to pull it up now?
I think we should watch this.
All right.
This is
look
worth.
at the trailer. Is someone gonna?
This is alarming.
Someone's gonna change their vote for Cuckold Simulator, and we'll all vote for it as a joke.
Oh my God, this is horrible. All right, we have to watch this immediately.
All right, I'm bringing it over.
Hey, wait a second now.
I'm bringing it over.
We might need a. Okay, hold on. Whoa. We might need a preview off screen before we go live. Turn on.
What, you don't watch Cuckold Simulator Life as a beta male cuck?
I think we still got one more strike before the third.
That's right.
Just let the music tell you what it's all about.
All right. Let me change windows for you guys.
Oh God!
All right, here we go.
This is
Y'all
not good.
ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Oh my
What is that?
Gosh.
Oh, is that a baby?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's Tyrone Jr.
Yeah. It's Tyrone Jr.
She's really banging.
Without
some
me
vodka.
here.
Oh.
It's a license plate. I love it's a California license plate. I've never actually watched the trailer for this.
What the fuck?
A wage cage.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sounds like a lovely game.
That's great.
So, if you donate $50 to us, we will play this next month.
What's
Wow,
the,
man.
what's the top review for this game?
All right.
Oh God.
I never understood what true happiness was until I played this game. This game truly opened my eyes to how technology has advanced so far in our day and age. I've mentally, physically, and sexually ascended. I truly believe that no moment in my life will compare to this. My life has peaked. This will be better than my wedding and child's birth. I love this game with all my heart. The joy I'm giving has given me a 6-day-long erection.
God.
Oh my.
That's the top review.
And it was received for free.
Hey, it's this one's very positive 1,500 reviews.
It has more players than Dustborn.
I feel like
It does have more players than Dustborn.
That's crazy.
some of these people in the reviews have like 26 hours worth of
Hold
playtime.
on. Let's go down to the section where you have a friend that owns the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I do have a friend that owns the game. Oh no, Kalea.
Ooh. Pretty damning.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing y'all hit it before I scrolled down.
More from Team Sneed. Tyrone versus the cops.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why does it say install instead of buy?
This meme will resonate with a few of you.
I feel like this is pointed at me.
My dad watching me play. I can imagine Trump saying something like that. It's like, "Who's Chief? Can you do a Trump voice? Can you read it in Trump's voice?"
Why are you such a girl? I've seen so many great games in the play. Trust me, I've played lots. I play lots of video games. I really do. But you're such a girl.
We take Shane Gillis on our podcast too. I guess we could make some room for him.
I'm hanging
Hey,
out.
Shane Gillis does an amazing Trump impression.
He
I
does.
think his is like the best I've
His
ever
is the
heard.
best.
Yeah.
He has the grit in his voice.
Yeah,
He does a better Trump impersonation than Trump does.
Than Trump. I mean, yeah.
he sounds more Trumpy than Trump.
I love that one where he's like, I don't care who's the final people, bring him out for the debate. Like, wheel him in like Hannibal Lecter, get him on there. And just the first words out of his mouth is, they're both gay. And he was talking about the debates. He was like, Trump, the first thing he does is he gets in people's heads.
Mhm.
He's like, he couldn't do that with Biden because Biden's not even in his own head.
Yeah.
He would just be like, you're old, your son did crack. He's like, what?
My son's cracked. What? Come on, man.
You're a loser. Your son did crack.
I told my son, don't do crack. He never was going to do crack.
Did y'all see the Pokemon leaks?
The Pokemon leaks?
Yeah.
Oh, for like the next generation coming up?
No, like they
the
leaked the
news.
source code and like lore behind it, and like just basically a whole, almost like a Wikipedia dump of like, all the internal information about like Pokemon and stuff like that.
Wait, what was Ninja talking about?
Yeah, what was Ninja talking
I
about?
didn't. I was just.
Yeah, Ninja. Where did you think this was going?
I thought,
But there was a like apparently one of the things talks about like the interspecies sex between Pokemon and humans in the world. It's like, but they've refrained from putting that in. For some
Really?
reason. Yeah, I don't understand.
Hmm.
Maybe.
So should we be looking for a Pal World 2 then?
Well, I always think that.
I would say
people
Pal World
fuck
had
their
that.
Pokemon?
Supposedly in the lore, it's a legit thing. Supposedly,
Well, it's a legit thing in Pokemon lore too. Apparently, official Nintendo.
yeah, in the lore. That's what I'm saying. That's what was sad about it.
Yeah, not a kids show anymore. Maybe they can put it on Cuckold Simulator.
Well, as your audience grows older, you need to make your content more geared to their age. So it's time. It's time that Pokemon start doing it with humans.
Doing bestiality, yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja, you said you've been playing Skyrim recently.
Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah, is it good?
That's a fun game.
Is Skyrim good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It's been
That's
out
like
a while.
asking, do you breathe air?
Wrong. Bethesda Honcho says Starfield is the best game that we've ever made.
Starfield? I've
Yeah.
actually not played it.
I think
Skyrim
Salty
is
has.
ages above Starfield.
PC Gamer. It's like, I love it. Bethesda Honcho says Starfield is the best game. Massive bout of amnesia. So I think Salty, you're the only one who's played Starfield.
Really?
Played it?
Oh, okay. Chief 2. Is Starfield the best Bethesda game ever?
It's definitely not the best. I mean, I think it was pretty good, honestly, but definitely not the best.
Like on this scale, who do we got? Oh, is it Trouble?
It's Trouble.
Trouble, welcome. Trouble, first time in the podcast. He's got
got a
stage
lot to
fright.
say.
He's got stage fright.
Yeah.
Welcome, Trouble.
He heard us
pressure's
talking.
on.
He heard us talking about Starfield.
I'd give it a solid 7.
No. What I'm asking is, which Bethesda games would you put above Starfield?
Oh.
Above? Oh, I'd put Fallout above it.
All of the Fallouts, like Fallout 3,
I'd put
Fallout 4.
Fallout New Vegas and 4.
New
Fallout
Vegas was Obsidian though; it doesn't count.
But it was Bethesda.
No.
I would count it.
No, Fallout
Fallout 3 is still above it.
Fallout 3 New Vegas was completely handed over to Obsidian.
Oh.
Fallout 3.
But it still had Bethesda's name on it.
Yeah, they were the publisher.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I would put 3 and 4 above it for sure, and Skyrim above it.
76 above Starfield?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not 76.
Oh,
What about Oblivion?
yes.
Yeah, Oblivion for sure. Yeah. Not Morrowind. I didn't like Morrowind.
I liked Morrowind.
I never played Morrowind, but I liked Oblivion and Skyrim.
So basically, it's like
Also-
one of the worst games that they've ever made.
Yeah, it's probably one of the worst games they've ever made. It's still a good game, but it's one of their worst, yeah.
Yeah, so massive bout of amnesia. Bethesda. How the mighty have fallen. Trouble, can you hear us?
It's like Bungie, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh, hold on. We have something about Bungie. Oh yeah, here we go. So Bungie, I don't know if y'all saw this, but Halo. They've decided to swap it up, and they're now going to be using Unreal for future projects.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Instead of using their own engine, they're going to start using Unreal, and Unreal 5 in Halo.
Huh.
Is this a good thing, or?
I don't know.
What were they using beforehand?
Proprietary engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they were using, or I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not. It is funny though. Like this is one of the creative designers for Halo Studios, and he says, "I honestly don't think I could work on a game that glorifies or fantasizes modern guns. I've had moments where I've struggled with Halo, but the weapons and world are pretty sci-fi, which creates enough separation from reality."
Okay.
Does this explain how Halo has gone?
It's like I work on a shooting game and I'm afraid of guns.
I know. So what was his name? The Marty McDonnell was the original composer for the Halo franchise, and he actually ran for office.
Oh, it was Michael Salvatore.
No, Marty McDonnell.
Oh.
He ran for office as a Republican candidate. I think it's Marty McDonnell.
I thought it was Michael Salvatore.
Marty O'Donnell, my bad. Martin O'Donnell. He did work on Halo and then Destiny before he was fired without cause. And O'Donnell ended up winning back a lot of money from them for that. But he is one of the based developers, and recently reached out when I think Elon Musk tweeted something like "Make games great again," and he was like, "Oh hey, I'm down to jump in on whatever studio you start up." So
nice.
Maybe we get an Elon Musk game studio.
Yeah.
Tesla simulator. You have to drive until your battery runs out and charge it in real time.
They just all hook us up to the metaverse to drive Teslas.
And tweet. And tweet.
This is the future liberals want.
You own nothing. It's not all fun and games on the indie space, though. So apparently, so one of the big ways that publishers work with indie games and stuff like that is to send out keys to influencers, streamers, YouTubers. And this one specifically sent out this request to all their streamers and YouTubers. It said, because releases are very difficult, we ask if your final evaluation is not positive, please wait until after the release date. But if it is positive, you can post it early.
That's funny.
So don't trust pre-release reviews, because you know that people like BioWare and EA and Bethesda are sending this stuff also. If small publishers are. Let's see. Roblox. We don't want to talk about Roblox, do we?
I honestly don't know what Roblox is. Like I've heard
a lot of pedophiles have infiltrated it.
Yeah, that was what I was going to bring that up. We might as well bring it up. So what is Roblox? Roblox is a platform, like a game engine platform, where people can come in, create their own games in the Roblox universe, and then players can come in and purchase currency from Roblox to buy these games in the platform. So it's a bunch of people basically making small mini games that people are paying for and buying. So you can actually make a good living making mini games for Roblox. But it is free to play, and there's a lot of kids playing it because it's free to play. And yeah, so apparently it's fostering a hellscape for children. Lots and lots and lots of pedophiles on that. They all moved from Club Penguin, I guess.
Or was it one?
The VR chat.
Or Second Life. You guys know about Second Life?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I remember it.
Okay.
But I never had it. But I remember friends of mine were on it.
We were required to use it for school project once in college, and the gal was using it, and then her computer crashed, and when she opened it, there was a picture of a naked man as her back screen. Like she got like hacked using, and there's like a picture of a naked dude as her as her background on her computer.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife said that she had to use it for like a college class too. For something.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Such a strange thing. Oh, right. Okay, we're getting towards the end. Don't worry. Then we can talk about Wizard with a Gun. Lots of news this month. So, Thomas Mahler? How would you pronounce it? Mahler? Mahler. He created Ori and the Blind Forest. Which
is great.
I'm playing through it right now. I'm really enjoying it. But he, so this person, Alyssa Mercante, is a Kotaku journalist and has been basically going after people constantly. Going after like gamers, game devs, and all that type of thing. So someone tweeted and basically said, I worked on Ori and the Blind Forest. And he said, I'm the director behind both Ori games, and I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
And so everyone's sitting there dunking all over her, and she went private. That's why we can't see her tweets anymore. And basically was like, oh, well, I worked at Xbox, which was helped publish Ori and the Blind Forest. Basically she worked with like user outreach for playtests, which is basically she didn't do anything. And he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then Alyssa Mercante is just like, you're a dickhead. And he's like, I don't know who you are. And then she's like, maybe forgot, and talks about apparently some people complained about working with Thomas Mahler because he would argue with people, and they created a quote unquote unhealthy work environment. And so he talks about how he
wrote an essay. He wrote an essay in response.
Yeah, he did. And he's like, there's lots of things that go on. There's lots of like creative clashing, and all that type of thing is part of the game development process. And he's like, and a few years ago, we hired some folks who didn't fit into our culture, so we fired them. And then this article happened. And then he's like, I hope you have a nice day. Yours, dickhead. Just completely bashed. And like, she has not recovered so far. Game journalists. She's the type of person that would like...
Speaking of journalists, Taylor Lorenz quit journalism.
She did?
Yeah, supposedly. She's now only doing like Substack now.
I did hear that Washington Post is not going to endorse any political candidates anymore.
Yep. They're not. This is the first time in decades that they have not endorsed a political candidate. And I think they said that 10% of their staff has quit because of it.
Nice. That's an easy way to like not have to pay severance.
And then Keith Olbermann on
my man
Twitter has has led I can't believe that someone in this group actually knows and worked with that jackass, but he's led a charge of like, post you canceling your Washington Post subscriptions, I'll start. And it's very funny. I could not. I was dumbfounded. Honestly, I was speechless. I was without speech when someone who shall remain nameless told me that he knows Keith freaking Olbermann.
I'm not telling you the people I know now from now on.
All right, that's fine.
So this was written in 2014. It was a headline: "Gamers don't have to be your audience as a game dev anymore. They're officially over."
That seems smart.
Yeah. Yep.
We don't make games for people who play games.
Not anymore. But that brings us into Dragon Age Veilguard. Actually, do we want to talk about Ubisoft first?
What did they do now?
Let's skip Ubisoft. It's not important.
They're making quintuple A games now.
That's right, $70, $80 games.
Yep.
Too many A's.
They've gone to S-class games.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah, shit class.
Got him.
Okay. Well, Dragon Age Veilguard. And I am so sad about this because I love the Dragon Age franchise. I do love this meme right here. It's like,
Origins is fantastic.
Origins. This is Morrigan from Origins. And this is what Dragon Age Origins looks like, and this is what Veilguard, the characters in Veilguard look like. And it really feels like we're going backwards. Gotta be honest. It looks bad. So the
yeah, it's not very often when you go back to a game that's been out for like 10 years and been like, man, these graphics are great.
These graphics are way better than our current one.
Yeah, I was playing my N64 the other day, and I thought, man, way better than some of the crap that's made now.
I know.
Man, this Laura Croft game is awesome.
I know, I love it.
Wait,
20 boobs and everything.
And Chief's like, this has been digitally altered.
I know. That is not the same boobs as Angelina Jolie. I know this for a fact.
So David Geider was a lead writer on Dragon Age for a long time, and he said this is if you're claiming that the females aren't hot enough is obviously incel behavior. So if you don't think that this model, the female model here, is not attractive enough, doesn't look good enough, then you're just
I'm not saying I wouldn't have sex with it.
This one, the bottom one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one of those? Wait, all of those are women?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, the one on the then now side is okay. The one at the bottom looks like a freaking man.
Well, you're obviously
Probably.
Yeah, don't be an incel.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It's 2024. Just bang dudes.
We have to explain what?
Wow, you explained it so clearly to me.
So I just saw our viewership drop with this one. Incels stands for involuntary celibates. So basically, it's people who are celibate because they can't get pussy.
Ah.
And so if you're claiming that your games the females in your games aren't attractive enough, it's just because you can't get laid.
Mm.
That's basically it.
Isn't that what a bunch of fat people say nowadays? I think I could have sworn I saw something on like a reel where it was like, I'm fat and I'm an incel. It's like, yeah.
So Dragon Age early, the Veilguard, the new game coming out, the early, so some screenshots are coming out, and even the people who the game is catering towards, which is like the LGBTQ and stuff like that, don't think it's that good of a game. But you get this notification in the middle of a conversation with one of your people. So you've chosen to encourage Tash by focusing on the benefits of a multicultural background.
Oh.
Oh, that one. Yeah, look at that picture with the lady. I read that the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
look at that.
By choosing, you can choose right here. As you're talking to this person, take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll show you the face of a hero can get it done. If you unlock it and you choose the right or wrong option, you will establish a transgender identity and will unlock new dialogue options in future conversations.
What could that possibly be?
I think that we actually have a screenshot of it.
Oh, man.
Nope. Oh, something like this. Some of my friends in Minrathus talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin as a man, as a woman.
Wow, that's so worth it.
That's quite a Junos on the woman, though.
Let me find it.
We're really
Is that
coming after
supposed
the
to be-
Jews tonight.
Is that supposed to be a woman?
Which one?
The one with the horns.
That's a Kunari.
Both of them.
Oh.
Holy shit, look at the nose. What the fuck? I thought you were talking about the one on the right, and I look at the one on the left, I'm like, oh.
All I can think of is your joke, Jarnand.
Which one?
About what happens if a Jewish man has an erection and walks into a wall.
It's been ages since I told that one.
He bumps his nose.
He bumps his nose. So, Dragon Age has been sending out like review copies to a bunch of people, as long as especially if they're transgender. So this person, Natalia Saronova, apparently is transgender or something like that, and so she comes out, gets it, and then starts talking about how bad the game is. Like it's a terrible, like it's really not good, and all that type of thing, and then immediately gets DMCA'd. For posting it, and BioWare came out and was like, "Oh, you're giving us bad press. We're going to copy strike you."
Yeah.
I think he deleted his video.
Which one?
Asdacross.
What did he make a video on?
He got an early access to it as well. And I remember just seeing the handle of it was like, I did not like Dragon Age. like that was the handle.
Yeah.
And I wanted to watch it, but like I'm looking at his videos and I don't see that video anymore.
So we're playing Dragon Age, right? For next month.
I'm not spending $70.
Apparently the pre-orders are 3 times less than Star Wars Outlaws.
What was
Wow.
How is that even possible?
And Star Wars Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws was an Ubisoft game, Star Wars game that came out, and it was bad, like really bad, unfinished, and all that. But apparently, Dragon Ball Sparking is doing good, right? Right.
It is doing good. A lot of 3 million copies in 24 hours,
which is crazy.
Hold on, you need to go to. Let's go to our favorite tweeter, Paul Tassi.
Okay.
He tweeted about Dragon Age. He's played 60 some odd hours in it.
What?
Yeah, let me find it.
He doesn't like it either. Oh no, wait. He likes this one. He just doesn't like the other games in the series.
Yeah, it's like he hasn't played it he hadn't played all the other ones. Where is it?
I think I got it right here.
Oh, here's his tweet. It says, "We'll warn you right now that shortly after Dragon Age after launch, Dragon Age probably going to produce the most annoying discourse of the year with those guys regarding a particular quest line."
Well, Paul, you're welcome on the podcast too.
Yeah, he says, my Dragon Age playthrough was 65 hours for maybe 80% completion. It's big, but not annoyingly big. And so he's played it for a while. But yeah, he's not bad mouthing it right now.
He said, I liked it, but disclaimer, I do not like the original trilogy much, so I can't speak how loyal it may be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't just discount him completely if he doesn't like Origins.
Origins is really the only good one.
And Origins is the only one.
5 hours ago, he tweeted, like someone said, Paul not liking the Dragon Age series explains why he likes this game. And then it said, he's responded, said, I'm 100% fine with this take in my case. I don't think it's going to be a universal split between true fans hating it and tourists loving it. Not that black and white, which you can see from reviews already. People also seem to be making pretty declarative statements before playing it themselves. So Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I played Origins was the first game I played, the single player game that I played. As soon as I finished, I played through it again.
Nice.
It was so good. And then Dragon Age 2 was the first game, I think the first game that I pre-ordered. No, second game I pre-ordered. And I played through it, and I was like, I finished, and I was like, it can't, what? This was such a bad game. It can't be that bad. And I played through it again, and I was like, no, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And I tried playing Inquisition because I was like, maybe it's just like, maybe I missed something. And I was like, nope, it was just bad.
Origins was where it's at.
Well, that's all our news.
No, it's not. What about the IGN one?
The IGN one
that I posted.
Oh yeah,
in Discord.
Oh yeah, let's bring that up.
You have to watch the video, or like at least let it play in the background.
All right. Well, I'll read the comment.
Yeah, just read.
The Harris Walz 2024 campaign has made a new Fortnite map called Freedom Town, USA, as a part of the Democrats' push to reach gamers and young voters.
Okay, I thought gamers were done.
Right? Yeah. Freedom Town.
I'm just imagining the American Dad theme song playing in the background.
Oh, what is it?
It's like, good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that it's going to be a wonderful day.
I'll play it for you.
Oh, the background music?
Yeah. Do you remember when we were kids doing some song where you were like you were like church rapping or something, and then like we were standing in the background snapping?
Yes. That was the VBS thing.
Yep.
Is that supposed to be Tim Walz?
Like, so what is the point of this?
I guess, yeah, you're right. I might get DMCA'd for that.
Yeah, like, this sounds like a song that you get DMCA'd for.
What's the point of this?
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite was like a battle royale thing, and this is just like,
yeah, but this is
come hang out here and do.
The point of this is to reach gamers and young voters. It's like you didn't pay attention to the tweet.
Silly me.
Tampon Town.
Tampon Town, yeah.
One of my favorite things about like the Fortnite community was when BLM was happening, and they like Epic put, because you could stream things on into a map in Epic. So Epic put like in the lobby before you actually join the match, they put a big screen of like showing some sort of BLM rally. And the players came in and just started throwing tomatoes at the screen.
The other funny one was I just can't. Can you imagine if Fortnite did the exact same thing but with Donald Trump?
It would become the most
they would call it
map
like
ever.
They would call it like, oh my gosh, they're pushing Nazi propaganda to our children. Like, it's like, I can't believe that Hitler's not, a new skin in this game.
I guarantee you, if they put Hitler as a skin, it would become.
Everyone would use it.
Everyone would buy it and use it.
I know from the culture I get of memes, like this new generation is like pretty racist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're extremely racist.
Like everybody's like really into like Germany at World War II.
All right.
Yep. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, the Trump had his rally at Madison Square Garden, and did you hear what the news was saying about it? It was like, it's very reminiscent of something that happened 85 years ago. A Nazi rally happened at the exact same place. And
Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. They called it like an American rally, but they were really in like support of Hitler. But you have to realize that back then it was the Democrats who were in support of Hitler. But that's besides the point.
Hitler was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize back in 1939,
and he was Times Man of the Year in 1937, or whatever it was. But no, he even the mayor, like New York mayor, who's a scumbag, slime, horrible person, he even said, okay, news, y'all have to stop this. Like, you cannot just call him Hitler at everything that he does. Like, even the mayor of New York was like, okay, y'all seriously got to stop this. So a little bit of kudos to him. Not much, but just a little.
A little bit. All
Anyways, right. Wizard with a gun.
Wizard with a gun.
Wizard with a gun.
Witherbottom, this was your suggestion. So I'll let you take the floor for a second because I got to go pee. So don't say anything racist.
I hate black people.
I hate the homelessness problem in this city. So Wizard with a Gun, I suggested it. I thought the aesthetic looked kind of fun. It was kind of reminiscent of like Hades and Don't Starve and Bastion, kind of that style. All games that I've enjoyed. I didn't really know a whole lot about it, but basically you come in to this world. You crash into this planet because you have a flying ship, and it's kind of in this loop where chaos is destroying the planet, but there's a tower that has a clock that resets time, and so you kind of just keep playing the same loop over and over, and there's ways to extend the loop. So if you defeat chaos in the world, you get more time, and then you find more weapons, and as you find more stuff, you can craft new bullets, which is like the magic part of it. There's like shocking bullets and poison bullets and like all ton of different loadouts you can kind of specialize into. And yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle. Like you're trying to figure out what's going on in the world, try to figure out how to stop it. You have to find the gears for the clock, and so every time you play, there's like, as you find more gears, it opens up more sections of the world. And then there's some cool boss fights and a secret ending. So it was pretty fun. I had a great time with it.
Nice.
Ninja, I think you probably played more than any of us.
Played a lot, yep.
What's your rundown?
I mean, you covered most of the bases there, honestly. I just liked it because it was a survival crafting with a kind of new element to it, which was just, most survival crafting doesn't have any guns, I guess, is what was exciting to me about it. I was hard to put my finger on what was drawing me in, but it was the progression was quick enough that you felt like you were never wasting your time doing anything. Like there was always a good reason to go shoot down a bunch of trees or just farm materials rather than go fight bosses and stuff, which I like in a game. I like feeling like I can just do whatever I want, and it's always a good thing. I liked the general gameplay of it all. Like the combat was fun, and it was challenging in that if you didn't have the right stuff and you tried to go into an area before you were equipped to go to that area, it really was difficult to survive. But then once you sat down and grinded for the necessary materials, you'd actually feel pretty powerful going back into that area. And then there was so many different ways to play as well. That was fun. Like there's water bullets, there's cold bullets, there's freezing, there's
and the way that they like
lightning,
combine
fire, poison.
Yeah, the way they combine is pretty cool because you could do like a freezing bullet, and then if you break someone out of a freezing bullet, you do a ton of more damage. And so like combining like a freezing bullet with like a lightning bullet would do a ton of damage because you're breaking the ice as well. So there was some really cool interesting. I think one of my favorite parts was, we'll see it in this fight here, there's 4 riders of the apocalypse or whatever that you have to fight. They're like the 4 bosses for each biome before you fight this final boss here. And the first time we fought the final boss, we didn't there's the regular ending, which causes one of the like NPC characters to get like consumed by the chaos, and she's like, I'll hold it back for as long as I can, kind of thing. But it's going to restart the cycle. But there's a airship that you can fix if you find like these secret bounties in each biome, and then if you use the charming bullets, which is kind of like underused. Like there wasn't really not underused, but there wasn't really a lot of incentive to use the charming bullets. But if you level up the charming bullets enough, then you can charm the 4 bosses to come and be the crew for your airship that you repair. So you'll see like the bosses popping in here as we're fighting this final boss, and that's kind of like the secret ending. So I thought that was a really cool like way to like incorporate the mechanics into, encouraging players to find the alternate way to end the game. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Annoying things. The
fact that I couldn't play like one character on one server and then join it with the second character.
Yeah, you didn't get your same character.
Yeah, there was
other games have done like Valheim. If you like couldn't play on your friend's game
or
file,
Core Keeper was the same.
Yeah,
you
can still have your same dude.
I think my biggest beef with this game was that the button you used to open chests was not the same button used to close chests.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Like you would push E to open a chest, and then you would try to push E again to close it, and it would like switch a menu instead of like closing out. And so you would push E to open the chest, and then you had to push Escape to close it, which seems like a small thing, but there was something. Oh, the other thing that bothered me is that literally all the crafting happens in a central location. And so doesn't really seem to be a reason for me to not have like Valheim, where if anything's within your hearth zone, you can use it, right? Like if anything's in your camp, you can use it as long as it's in your zone. And so the way the crafting works here is if a chest was close enough, like basically adjacent to a crafting station, you could use what was in the chest, but it had to be right next to it.
And and the problem with that was that it would be like there were crafting stations that needed different material or the same material. And so it's like you could try and put a chest that would touch both crafting stations, but you would but it wouldn't work very well. So you'd have to like separate out your resources so that you could it's like, and
I don't sorry,
I was going to say it's like since everything's happening in a central location anyway, it seems to make sense. Like if you put it into a chest, just let us use it.
Exactly. There's no reason, like you're forced to go back to that same spot every single time. So it's not like you have multiple bases to like pull from anything. It didn't make sense to not be able to just pull from everything that was in the location.
Right.
I think that was a girl character, the Hello Wizard person.
Oh, they're all girls.
What?
Yeah, we figured this out.
Who did we lose? Underminer.
Oh.
That's right. You guys stun locked me. I forgot about this.
I don't know why it stunned you and not me. But yeah, I think that's most of what I thought about it. It honestly wasn't a game that I had to think terribly much about whenever I was playing. That's part of why I liked it.
Yeah,
just kind of nice.
It was a vibe game.
It's just you go chill, you shoot some stuff.
Yep. Go punch some trees.
Is there friendly fire in this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Only if you're punching.
Oh. Only if you're punching. But apparently I was able to stun Jarnut. I don't really know why. It only worked on him some of the times.
Now I'm stunned.
Yeah, now he's stunned. But even though it's showing me that I can't stun the character, but yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't like that you couldn't roll over characters to private games. That was a little annoying. It didn't really give me a whole lot of incentive to play. Once we got to a certain point on Ninja's game, I was like, well, I don't really want to start over and play by myself. And so it would have been nice to be able to kind of roll over characters a little bit more. But.
Yeah, I would say that was probably my biggest gripe. Also, was just if it's like playing is like suddenly I was like if Ninja wasn't on, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna go play a different character.
Right. Well,
that's about it.
that is legitimately about it for Wizard with
It was
a gun. Whatever.
It was a solid game and fun to play.
Been out for like a year?
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah, I mean, I'd not heard anybody talk about it, and I get it. Like, it's not one of the greatest games of all time, but it's a nice little game if you're looking for just a.
It was a fun co-op game too. I think it was more fun to play with you guys than it was. I did a little bit on my own world, and it was fun, but I definitely had more fun when I was playing with other people.
Don't, if your floors are all wood, do not sit with a fire weapon out, because you will burn your whole place down.
Ooh, I don't know if this is developing news. This is side quest. Elon Musk is programming an unbiased search engine and email service that will rival Google.
I did hear about that.
Would you dump Google over this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyways, sorry. Back to Wizard with a Gun.
I think we're done.
Oh, we're done? Okay.
Yeah.
Time to vote.
Discussion.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
was the opening song was like the opening of the game? Was it like Wizard's got a gun? Was it like that?
Yeah. No,
man.
there was, so the music was actually kind of interesting. Like, it was very cowboyish, but one of the cool things that you might not notice immediately, but was a nice touch, was that the menu had like six options to click on in the main menu. And so they made it to like every time you hover your mouse over one of the options, it plucks like a guitar string. So you're like, whatever the chord was and the music in the background going on, those menu buttons as you passed over them with your cursor would strum that part of the chord. It was really cool. And then the last battle we were making fun of, because it's the first time where there's like a vocal part to any of the music in the game. There's this very raspy voice, which was literally it was like Wizard with a gun. Just kind of
we did that fight like 6 times.
But anyways, yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Good game. Okay. Oh, no one's voted yet. My bad.
Yeah, is that last month's voting?
That was last month's voting. Okay. Children Morta.
Bernard's always trying to fake the votes. He's trying to
I
tamper
was
with
like,
the
there's
election.
stuff in the ballot box here.
It is.
These are the mail-ins.
And
Mail-in ballots for what
early voting. Okay. Who wants to go first? Trouble, you here? You want to go first?
Wait, are we doing describe the games?
You're right. Chief, tell us about Liar's Bar.
It's a fun, comical game where you're playing as these animals playing card games or liar's dice, but the caveat is that Russian roulette and a poison drinking game are part of it as well. So if you lose, you get a chance at shooting yourself with a gun, and it's Russian roulette. And then the liar's dice has like this poison thing where if you drink it, you only get 2 chances, and you get to die. So it's just a fun, comical thing where you get to make fun of each other playing the game. We've played it a little bit already, had some fun shenanigans, and it's just fun. So a definite goof off, no real commitment to the game, just a hangout game.
Reminds me of Oh Dear a little bit. Like that style of like quick in, quick out.
Just a goofy
good time.
Spend 30 minutes goofing around, and then that's it. No real commitment to the game. That's it for me.
Angry. Tell us about Dead Island 2.
I think he fell asleep.
Oh,
Did he fall asleep again?
all right. Who can tell us about Dead Island 2?
Movie.
Yeah.
It's like Dead Island, but the second one.
What's Dead Island?
It's a survival.
Zombies.
It's a survival zombies game, crafting. Dead Island 1 was a lot of fun. You know, you build weapons, you get, power-ups and stuff. And you're just trying to find out, why this like zombie virus is spread type thing. But it's more comical than like what's that one? What's the other one? With the parkour. What's that one called?
Dying Light.
Dying Light. It's more comical than like Dying Light.
Okay.
But it's good.
Yeah.
All right. My turn. Never Grind Online is kind of a co-op dungeon crawler. I've seen it pop up in my Twitter feed a couple times, and it is it calls itself the Ultimate Dungeon Crawl Multiplayer Blobber RPG. Focused on treasure hunting and slaying monsters. So the idea is to basically it's kind of, it looks turn-based to me, very simple, where it's like you get your squad and you fight. There's really no animations in it. It's just kind of like a single screen, but it intrigues me enough. I figured it would be kind of fun to play with everybody. So yeah. All right, Witherbottom, Borderlands 2.
All right. Borderlands 2 is a first-person looter shooter with, I think there's 4 or 5 different classes you can play. It's a lot about just like quick gunplay and finding, new cool weapons that have like crazy combinations of stuff. There is a bit of a story if you want to try to find it, but it's mostly just running through and blowing stuff up and killing things, and a really fun gunplay. The game itself is a little bit satirical and kind of comical in some ways. So
I was liking the gameplay to like a first-person Diablo kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's a whole lot of fun. And it's always fun just like because the weapons are randomized, so you can just like sometimes get these like random weapons that are just amazing, and then it's always kind of about finding that next cool weapon. So yeah. And I also suggested Children of Morta, which is a ARPG. It's got some roguelite elements to it for the character creation, and it's got a little bit of that kind of like bullet hell combat. It looks pretty fast paced and frenetic, and it's co-op. It seemed like it could be pretty fun. And I think it looked like you owned it, Jarnot. I don't know if you've actually played it or not.
Played a little bit of it. Is it co-op?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. Someone suggested I play it like a year ago, so I put it in like an hour or two.
Some of the combat looked a little bit like that. Was it Vampire Survivors? There's kind of like a lot of enemies, lots of stuff going on, but yeah. And I believe it's on sale for like $6.
Okay, Ninja, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. MMO, I introduced it last month, but it's just an MMO set in the Final Fantasy universe. There's a lot of story. People rant and rave about the story. And I always want to play an MMO. So, yeah. That's really my intro. The big selling points were just like how positively everybody spoke about it online. Like I watched several YouTube videos that were like, this is one of the best MMOs I've ever played. And then, because they especially liked that you can, unlike a lot of MMOs where if there was like different classes and different skill trees and stuff, you have to kind of create a new character to be able to mess around with all that stuff or respec your character or whatever. But in this, it seems like you can, like RuneScape, where you can level everything up on one character and do all the quests on any character. And yeah, so that's Final Fantasy.
Nice. Ski Freely suggested Noida. Noida is a roguelite set in a world where every single pixel is physically simulated. So if you get like a flamethrower and an ice thing, you can melt the terrain a little bit and stuff like that. It is supposed to be really, really good. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a lot of people recommend it. It is single player only, but yeah. So it says fight, explore, melt, burn, freeze, and evaporate your way through the procedurally generated world using the spells that you've created for yourself.
Cool.
But yeah, it's like destructible terrain. Everything's destructible, and yeah, so you can get yourself in a lot of problematic situations.
Sure.
And Salty, you there?
Sure am.
Tell us about Street Fighter 6.
So I actually don't know much about it. I know it's a fighting game. I've played a lot of Mortal Kombat. I just know we haven't had a lot of fighting games here, and I thought it'd be fun. That's about all I know. I really don't know much about the franchise. So
I remember playing Street Fighter 2 back in the arcade when I was like younger. I mean, scrounge around for quarters looking for it. Okay, that is our list.
Your options for the month of November.
Mm-hmm. Is Trouble here? Will he finally speak his first? He is here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Trouble.
I'm in spectate mode.
You have to vote.
Well, I'm voting for Liar's Bar.
That's your first place. You have to vote 5 votes.
Mm-hmm.
What's your second place?
Liar's Bar, Dead Island, Borderlands 2, Children of Morta, Nevergrind.
Nice. Okay. And chat, make sure you welcome Trouble to the stream. Like and subscribe for Trouble.
For Trouble.
For Trouble.
For more mostly silence.
Yeah. For all of the dry jokes that you didn't hear. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll do the Street Fighter for 1. Liar's Bar 2. Borderlands 3. Children of Morta 4. And Dead Island 2 for 5.
All right. Anyone else who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll do Dead Island 2, 1. I'll do Borderlands 2. Final Fantasy 3. Nevergrind 4. And Noida 5.
All right. I'll go next. I think I'm going to do Borderlands 1, Noida 2, Nevergrind 3, Liar's Bar 4, Children of Morta. No, I already did Borderlands? I did.
Yeah.
And Children of Morta 5. Nope, sorry. Final Fantasy 5. An MMO sounds nice.
I will go. I'm going to do Borderlands 1, Noida 2, Children of Morta 3, Liar's Bar 4, and Final Fantasy 5.
All right, we're missing Chief.
Yep. Liar's Bar 1, Dead Island 2, Children 3. Noita 4. And Never Grind 5.
And Anger You Awake.
That's the negative.
That's a negative. Okay. And drum roll, it's going to be Borderlands. Oops.
Oh, too far. Oh, back it up. Wait, Liar's Bar got 0?
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Bugged.
Oh, no, I broke
Something's
something.
wrong.
Oh, no.
The Russians got to the election.
It's rigged.
Do you think?
It's weird.
It's like we expected. Jarnad's rigging it, so we have to play Never Grind.
Yeah, he stuffed the...
Oh my
Somehow
goodness.
Never Grind won. Look at that.
Never Grind one. What are you doing, man? Our numbers are all off.
Oh, I feel like the numbers are off.
This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Something's weird with this because, like,
is it not recalculating?
Yeah, it may not be recalculating because
Looks
it's like up above it has it correct. Like when I'm.
Well, they're all one spot too low.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, they're not. So this is supposed to be 18.
Oh.
That's weird.
I mean, there's a number below. Oh, wait, no, there's not.
I mean, Street Fighter got 5 points. Yeah. So
Yeah, Street Fighter got 15 points. Yeah.
My calculation is correct. Like the Excel spreadsheet thing is correct. For some reason, like it's just not updating properly. All right. Well.
Refreshing, maybe?
Awkward.
I guess I don't need to refresh.
We'll save it first. There we go.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Okay.
Now it's
Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2. Liar's Bar was close.
Yeah, Liar's Bar was a close second.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Borderlands.
I'm not gonna lie, Liar's Bar looked like premium content.
I think
Hey, before we go, I was just scrolling around on the Steam store.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the top sellers
Cuckold Simulator.
tab.
Cuckold Simulator.
Cuckold Simulator.
No. Number 2 is Dragon Age the Veilguard.
There's no.
And it has 4 tags for like searching, RPG, fantasy, single player, LGBTQ+.
Oh, God.
Those are its 4 tags for searches. Yeah. It is absolutely placed there by Steam. No one is pre-ordering this game.
There are no reviews.
I don't think it's out yet.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go. There you have it, folks.
Anyways.
Okay. Just remember, next week is the election. And since we're a for-profit company, vote for Trump.
Yep. The Dawn.
Unless, does anyone want to counter? We have Tim Walz on the ballot. We could vote for him. He's a gamer. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
How awesome would it have been if they weren't actually playing? They were just like
I don't think they were.
Somebody.
I think they were just watching. He's too stupid to play.
Saw pictures where his controller wasn't actually plugged, like turned on, right?
It's like the picture of what's his name? Chuck Schumer putting cheese on a raw hamburger while it's grilling. Like he didn't know how to grill.
Yeah. I saw that.
Well, anyways, it's been real and it's been fun.
Yeah. Any last words, Trouble? You want to sign us out?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. What's your sign off?
Yeah. What is your sign off?
I'm good.
And that's you got it from. That's it. Like and subscribe.
That's my tagline.
I'm good.
Like and subscribe. I'm good.
I'm just throwing this out here. You can get the Borderlands Handsome collection for $12.
Well.
Normally, it's normally $200, and you can get it for $12.
Wow. You knew that was
It's got
coming,
all
didn't you?
all the DLC for Borderlands 2.
I don't think I have all the DLC for Borderlands 2.
Anyways, that's my sign off.
That's your
November
sign off.
promises to be entertaining.
November will be. We may not be here next month, but
Yeah.
I wonder what the pandemonium in the world is going to be if Trump wins. Can you imagine?
Or if he loses.
Or if, this is.
Or if he loses,
going to be a very weird time. But
yeah.
Tune in next month for laughing at stupid things in the games industry. Peace.
Adios, muchachos.
Yeah.